top of you. The United States. She will be like a pimple on my in terms of the way in which people will be on this. And you have no clue. I am Daphne Guinness already.
Yeah.
I'm more than Daphne Guinness. No one gives a about what you think about Daphne Guinness, honey, except the Tattler. I was on the front page of every newspaper, including the Wall Street Journal, the New York Times, not just the Tattler.
Yeah.
And so my point is that I believe that's an opportunity to say the things and to show the things and to reveal the things through this project that we want to reveal. Because it literally gives it, because you will have attention. I think that the most important thing, if you are me, is to use your attention with intention. You will not get across to everybody. And I have figured out a long time ago, if you're going to be involved in politics the way that I am, which is to choose to engage with my father in that life, because I believe in what he does. If you're going to, then one of your obligations is to use that platform with intent, is to not allow the platform to sit on top of you. I'm allowing the platform to sit on top of me right now.
Well, what happens is if your dad becomes president, for instance, or if he runs, it's a very, if I don't know if it will be exposed to that degree, but if it does.
Wonderful.
If it does, then it's a possibility for your dad to talk about drug reform and to talk about, and to push.
He's going to talk about drug reform and any other thing that I want him to. He'll talk about anything that I want him to, that he believes in. If I say that it's important to me, then he will work a way in which to make it a part of his platform. My dad respects me more than he respects anyone in the world, and I know that to be certain. So it is not going to be about whether my dad thinks it's going to affect his politics. No, it won't. It's not going to be whether or not he's going to be embarrassed of me. He never will. It's not going to. All of those concerns that you have with all of the people that you know, that are the children of. I have none of them. Not a single one. The only one that I have is the knowledge that it's a different world, not by choice. But I am understanding of that because the person that has lived that life, that has given me this life, is the person I most admire in the world, and I would never change it because it's bigger than me. Everyone else talks about how can you be as good as your dad? I'm better than my dad. You know why I'm better than my dad? Because my dad tells me I'm better than him since I was 2 years old. So all of those fears that you think that I have of people not liking me, or that I don't love myself, and first I have to go down and you have to really care about yourself and understand and put yourself out there. Baby, have you seen me? Do I not put myself out there?
Yeah, I do.
I'm in all of it.
Yeah.
I put out there.
Yeah.
To you or to the homeless person. I don't fear that. I don't fear that. The man I most admire in the world, that God to me, thinks I'm a God. And my brother did too. And the three of us, it was literally, I had the support to know I can do anything.
What does he say about you doing crack? Does he try?
He says, stop.
Yeah.
He's scared to death.
And what do you say? I mean, how does that affect you when he says that?
The same way that it would affect you if the person that you love most in the world wanted you to stop. And the realization that stopping, even for the person you love most in the world, is such a hard thing because it is literally, look, it's not about whether or not I want to. It's about whether I really want to.
Yeah.
But what's really want to and what's want to and what is whether to make a choice or not a choice, I don't know. This is a habit.
My friend
right now, I know that I don't want to stop now. But you never know. You never want to stop.
But that's the thing. It's like you can always do it tomorrow, but tomorrow is always tomorrow. Tomorrow is always tomorrow. Why don't you do it now?
For real. That's when you say things like that. I get it. But you're not an addict, and so you have no idea that is literally like you telling me that the sky is blue, but you don't seem to realize it. I realize it. I know how it is now, but I know how to do it. And I'm saying to you is that. I don't know if I want to do it tomorrow. I don't want to know if I do it now. I don't know.
Because you don't want to stop.
Because it's fear.
Yeah.
Fear.
Because what happens if you stop? Then you have
fear.
no excuses.
Oh yeah, I have a million excuses. You know I have a million excuses. Everybody has excuses. I don't have to use drugs as an excuse. You act as if drug addicts are the only one who come up with this idea that they're afraid because if they don't continue to use drugs, they're not going to have excuses. What a bunch of people know that they get in their car in the morning, and if they don't go to the gym, they're going to end up dying of obesity, but they don't go. Why? Because they're afraid. They're afraid that they're going to be thin and they're going to be healthy and they're going to be able to gain.
Oh my God.
And they don't have any excuses not to do that.
Oh my
Well,
God.
it's a mixture of things, isn't it?
But it's just the same.
It's habit as well. It's habit.
And habit is the biggest thing that's happening here. The fact of the matter is that I have not had the fucking reason to break the ease of the habit I'm in. And the reason is because I don't, like what? Nothing has captured my imagination until now. And that's why I have to start to do it.
Yeah.
Because what I'm realizing now is that my choice to do this, the drug, is brought me to an understanding and allowed me to break from everything in the past. Have you ever thought about this? Maybe this is the greatest thing that ever happened to me. Maybe this is literally the continuation and the continuum of what is going to be the thing that makes me the person that my father believes I am. My father believes I am. Everybody says the person my father thinks I will never become. But for me, the person I know.
But at what point does that happen? Like, are you always constantly looking?
Well, isn't that the line?
Looking for this epiphany and
No, it's not. I've had the epiphany.
Crack pipe.
I've had the epiphany.
Yeah.
No, I've had the epiphany. I know now. Literally be